Hello, Procaster here again, and we are back for episode 14 of the Evil Genius Let's Play. And I've been playing for a little bit, doing some stuff off camera. One thing, I've been doing a bunch of research. I unlocked a few things. I unlocked the level 2 security door, the moving bookcases, the centrifuge, which is another research object, you can see it being constructed right there, and the arcade cabinet, which boosts attention in the staff room. And yeah, so now we should be getting some more research things now that we have the centrifuge. So these are the three objects you can you have at the beginning of the game. We'll be getting few more later on, but for that I think we'll need to get further along in the story first, possibly. I have some research queued up, so we should be unlocking some more things soon. I just recovered from a blackout. I had an infiltrator get all the way into the power plant and blew up 3 generators just as I had started placing heavy security doors as well, so that cut the power to my entire base. I've been having the doors wide open for quite a while now. Whoops, pressed shift there. So that's been bad. Had a lot of tourists run around panicking inside of the base. Ooh. A new sensor object. As you can see, I built 2 wings and built a lobby. We have 3 hotel rooms here. I plan out a bigger hotel with more rooms. And then we have a lounge here, which has a bar, a dance floor, and a bunch of tables. Now, the hotel rooms, the tourists will stay in them at night instead of wandering around. Ah, dang it. Lost a valet there. But during the day, they need other things to do. Ooh, hello. So they will need to hang out in the lounge, and I think at some point in the game we get access to or we can build a casino, which will be able to keep them busy as well. I don't know if it generates any money, but the main reason for it is to keep the tourists away. Okay. So now that we have plenty of power again, I should start replacing the doors I removed to
Objects will be moved shortly. Caution, gold reserve low.
To have
Object move order confirmed.
my base being better protected. Stupid agents. Why they're never there when I check for them, but they pop up when I have my back turned. Sneaky little devils. Currently, I'm looking for the bits of data that we need. We have a look in the objectives here. You can see that I'm missing 3 pieces, and they can be found as acts of infamy in the world. And I think these 3 that I have remaining are out in the world, because I've gotten most of the other ones from agents that have bugged me here. So
Object purchase order confirmed.
we're going to have to find those
Object will be moved shortly.
and get them, obviously. And I'll probably obviously continue searching for them off camera. And once I do find all of them, we'll do them on camera.
Warning, high security
Probably
door
do
breach.
that between this episode and the next one. What are you carrying? It's probably a door. I have another door put in
Object has been
here.
ordered. New objects are available for purchase.
Oh yeah. The multi-gem. Replenish their endurance during the day. So the bunk beds can only be used during the night. So we're going to sell these. We do have another barracks further in. So I'm going to put gyms here, which kind of fits together with the lockers as well. That's good. They're a bit more pricey, but
Security door bypassed.
it should definitely be worth it.
Warning,
I'm going to
this object is inaccessible.
put in a
and
bunch like
removed
that.
if it to be used.
I think 2 minions can use them at the same
Object purchase
time.
order confirmed.
We're of course very low on money. I did also unlock 2 more minion types, 2 new minion types. The Spin Doctor and the Mercenary in between episodes. It wasn't terribly interesting. It was just I kidnapped a militia leader
An object is being
here.
stolen by an intruder.
No, it's not.
Intruder tagged for capture.
At least now I have doors.
Detected on security network.
Previously I did not have doors. Oh. Okay, I thought they were taken out by the pop-up trap. Okay, you actually were. Right, so somebody should be along to lead you to
Surrender is not honorable.
a cell. Yeah, you probably. No, you're coming from the... That's a poor location to faint in. Well, there's another mercenary that I don't need. But yeah, I just kidnapped this militia leader up here, which gets the mercenary, and then this spin doctor here, which unlocks the spin doctor. I built a bigger training room down here to fit the the TV studio, which is the training object for the spin doctor, of course. Oh, nice. And the heavy rifle shooting range, which is for the mercenary. I want that. Hopefully this will unlock the upgraded reactor, or the upgraded generator, which I think is a nuclear reactor if I recall correctly. So now we have higher security doors. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this door
Object
here.
move order confirmed.
Got another one of those. We got one of these requires 3 of these. That might be another research object, although I kind of
Prisoner interrogation
doubt it.
requested. Select an interrogation device to
This
receive.
door we can move. put that there, I suppose. And this door, let's put that there, I guess. And we'll order field barrier doors to be put in all these locations for when we can afford them, because they are quite expensive. I don't remember if I don't think there is a... Ooh. This I want, because I know this can be researched.
Warning, high security door breached.
I don't remember if there is a... another door or not. I don't think so. I think the field barrier door is the best one. Which is kind of a shame, actually, because I don't really like the field barrier door look-wise. I think the high security door looks better. Let's send a couple of technicians and a couple of guards here. We can do this. We don't need the valets, and then we can take these two and send them there. You can go to Australasia for a while. Plot there, because we haven't had any acts of infamy there yet. So we want to do that. How's the research going? Okay, that's done. It's the generator. Hopefully that'll yield something useful. I almost thought that guy had a backpack for a second. But no. Okay. The hotel needs to be staffed, of course, and it currently isn't. Although we don't seem to have many tourists anyway at the moment. Still. Oh, great. Soldiers. It's fine that they're down here, though. Ah, right. The disguised generator. Standard power generator is fine for keeping the base ticking over. But it's also a liability, as investigators will use it as evidence of your evil scheming, and saboteurs will try to blow it up if they get the chance. The disguised power generator is an altogether safer option, able to generate 50 units of power like its normal counterpart. It is cunningly disguised so as to fool even the most astute of agents. So it's basically the same as these ones, but it's twice as expensive, and it looks, but it's hidden. It doesn't have any heat. Ah, dang it, we lost a card. Let's hide these for a bit. That will cut our income, but it will lower heat levels a bit. I think I have had them operating, simply had them operating for too long, which is not a good thing. Yeah, I could replace all of these with the disguised ones, but like I said, they're twice as expensive, and as you saw, obviously. And I don't have that kind of money. And it's not that much of a liability, because we have the power plant so far into the base that it's, unless the power is out and they can just wander in there, it's very unlikely that agents and infiltrators in particular will actually make it there. Oh, come on. Well, we lost to... Oh. Lost a technician. Great. Stupid peacekeeping organizations, or whatever they are. The power outage I had before also stifled research quite a bit as well, because when the power is out, some things work. Some things don't require power, like these. They will keep working, even though technically the mixers would need power. But since the object doesn't say it uses any power, it will keep working even if power is out. Things like doors that do use power, and your security network that does use power, will stop working. I think it looked like these kept working as well. Wow, they actually say they require power. But yeah, we should have plenty now for a while at least. Of course, going into the yellow is bad too.
Intruder alert! Security door bypassed. Caution! Gold reserves low.
Oh, someone triggered a trap there, apparently. Oh yeah, the laser tripwire trap or sensor that we got. It's basically like the pressure plates, but instead of just being a single tile, it will cover all the tiles between. So for example, if I put one here, it would cover the entire stretch between
High security door breached.
where I place it and the opposite wall.
Object has been
So we'll get
ordered.
an opposite device there. Now I don't know if it's actually more effective or harder to avoid. I don't think so. I think I know they can just roll through it like they can the pressure plate. And I think they have the same chance to succeed at that as before. So you want to be careful with that. And it is more expensive, of course. More than twice as expensive as the pressure plate. But of course it could even out, because you only need one to cover more space. So if you just have a too wide area like I do here, pressure plates are more economical. In particular if they get destroyed like they have here. During the power outage, I actually had a bunch of soldiers get in here and they started punching the pressure plates for some reason. Apparently they were disturbed by them, and
Intruder alert! Security door bypassed.
yeah, so they'll be slightly cheaper to replace than if I'd had a laser tripwires here.
Security door breached.
Laser trip beams. So yeah, kind of glad I didn't have that. Getting 800 right now with just this one guard. I have a bunch of mercenaries up here. They are good at stealing, and guards are also good at stealing, apparently. I thought they were... Oh wait, no. That's good. Oh.
Caution! Funds low.
thought that mercenaries would be...
Security door bypass.
Oh, they're only fair at stealing, and mercenaries are good. Okay. I was looking at the
Warning,
wrong
security door breached.
field. So now these people arrived. Oh, wait. What are we missing? Oh, right. Let's have these two come over here. And scientists should also decrease the duration, which I can't see right now because I have the control room off because of power. Yeah, going to the yellow if I turn that on, so might want to build a bigger power plant, I suppose. Okay, so each of these will yield one of these. So I suppose we'll go... I'll try to remember I'm going from left to right. So next time that comes up, I'll try the stress test.
This is Brava Lopsang, broadcasting from the Tibetan Plateau, here to enlighten all of East China. I mean factual enlightenment, of course. It takes decades of introspection to achieve the inner harmony that I possess. And I hardly think I can just dole out that sort of spiritual enlightenment over the airwaves. The evil organization has been committing sinful acts again, flooding the region with negative chi.
Okay. I'm now bad. I have 99 notoriety and just need one more to reach 100. Then we will be halfway to 200, which is the task requires us to reach. We'll put this in here. We have a guard here who's run out of endurance, apparently. We have all the multi-gems in now, which is nice. Would like to do something that gets me at least one notoriety. I can't see what the... I mean, pretty much everything gives you at least one notoriety, so...
Intruder alert. Security door bypassed.
I suppose I'll build another power plant about here-ish. Put in a few more generators, because I want my control room back up and running.
Object purchase order
And
confirmed.
yeah, I'll just put in regular generators,
Gold reserve
not
low.
the
Room construction unpaused.
concealed ones. Put the door here, I guess. Let's actually do that. And then we can put
Object move order confirmed.
a generator
Object has been
like
ordered.
that and one like that. I guess I can do
Room build order paused.
line them
Room
up like
construction
that.
unpaused.
That would save some
Object
money
will be
on
moved shortly.
the room. That saves me
Object purchase order confirmed.
$600, which is... It is something, so I'll do it. Do we have an easy... That requires just 5 workers. It should be... Let's send 2 scientists to lower the time as well. And I guess we'll send a couple of mercenaries too. When is that arriving?
Warning, burglary in progress.
What? Where? That didn't even have time to arrive. Ah, we have soldiers. Soldiers in the base. Great. Oh. Crap. Well, fortunately we have Jubei, so we can teleport in here. Oh, we got the control station, which is an advanced version of the it's for the control room. Basically, one of these is one slot here, but they require 2 minions to man one of these. But the control station allows 1 minion to produce one of these points, basically. But they require more power, and they are more expensive, of course. So as you can see, costs more than double of what this does, and this uses 5 power, and this uses 2. But of course you need half as many of them, so we could get away, and of course it consumes less manpower as well, which can also be important. Right, we want to make sure that this guy gets taken out. Come on, get him. Nice. That was quite close. If I didn't have Jubei then, I would not have been able to stop him. So, I'm very glad that I did have Jubei there. And that his abilities were charged up as well. And they were all the way down here, so they definitely wouldn't have had time to run all the way up here. Now, hopefully somebody comes and actually places that
High security door breached.
before somebody else walks over to this box and steals it.
Detected in base.
Alright, so that's that. No idea how long that is going to take, but it should be fine. Apparently Jubei decided to come back and carry that guy to the cell, which is also fine. We do have this. Doesn't look like they've arrived with the sample for that yet.
Intruder tagged for capture.
This is the Pan-Arabic wireless service at 8 o'clock. The pressure continues to mount on Smash as they struggle to contain the burgeoning global crime wave that has now begun to affect the Middle East. A prominent oil sheik spoke out this afternoon. This outrage makes me question why OPEC members are taking our money to Smash when it's so obviously ill-equipped to protect our interests.
Okay. So we are now
Prisoner execution order
at
confirmed.
Rotten. So we should now have...
Warning, an object is being stolen.
God damn it. Let's have some more scientists. We can have some more spin doctors, and we can have more mercenaries. Oh, we have more available. Let's have more construction workers. More still? I don't even remember what we were at previously. Really? Well, I guess having 10 technicians is not a bad thing. Oh. Yeah, it only checks when... yeah, it's that one again. Did somebody drop it somewhere? Oh, it's you again, seriously. Crap.
Intruder alert. Security door bypassed.
At once, Sensei. What? No blood spray?
Okay, but apparently his exit point is down here somewhere. It's nice of you to stop. Okay, seriously, somebody absolutely needs to get this done, and you're not supposed to be in there. That could have been bad as well. Now somebody really... maybe I should have killed him. Somebody really needs to get this thing in here now. Yeesh. Should be a... somebody should be on this as well, although maybe nobody's... oh wait, there it is. Still, it's in that corner there. There should be plenty of people available to do this. Why is nobody doing this?
Warning, high security door breached.
Alright. We have run out of time, once again, unfortunately. I'm going to have Jubei guard this. And hopefully we'll have something interesting to look at when we come back for the next episode. And I will see you then.